There are a few things I'm a little bit nervous about. Last time I was really anxious about the catheter. I hate the catheter. Hey friends, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are seeing this video, it means that it is baby time, y'all. It is baby time. It means that I am having this baby, okay? Oh my gosh, guys, I can't even believe that I'm at this stage where I'm telling you guys that I'm having this baby. You guys can hear it. I am at the stage where I'm severely out of breath. This baby is big. And I kind of just want to get him out. I am so excited. I don't even know where to start, but in today's video, I will be just telling you guys just how I'm feeling, sharing with you guys my thoughts, concerns, whatever they may be pertaining to this pregnancy and this baby, as well as things that I know that I'm gonna have to deal with my C-section. And I will also be giving you guys a quick little update. By the time you guys are seeing this, or by the time I'm delivering baby, I have a scheduled C-section, so it is technically like I'm in labor, but technically not, because I'm not gonna go in labor, at least I don't think so. I'm pre-recording this video, so it's literally the day before I do go in to have the baby. But it is a scheduled C-section. It is scheduled for 38 weeks and 6 days, so I'm basically 39 weeks, so I will just be calling it a 39-week update for you guys. And yeah, that's when I'm having this baby boy, and I'm so excited to meet him. I'm excited for you guys to meet him, and I just can't believe we're at this stage already. So anyways, before I get started in today's video, don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to hit the like button, as well as leave a comment down below. Maybe today's question of the day could be like, let me know down below what you guys think baby boy is going to weigh. That would be really, really interesting to hear your guys' guesses. So I'm at the stage where I'm exhausted and I'm just emotionally drained. I'm just like ready for him to be here. My stomach is huge. I will give you guys a belly shot, and I'm just like, I've been going through it, y'all. I've been pretty positive about my pregnancy on a whole, as you guys can see, and anytime I faced any kind of hiccups, I was just kind of like rolling with it. But this past, one thing I think I shared casually with you guys, but I didn't go into detail, was that at 26 weeks, somewhere around there, I was dealing with like hemorrhoids, right? And I know I'm just getting into it, TMI, sorry. And it is a common thing that happens in pregnancy. I do recall it happening maybe in 1 or 2 of my other pregnancies, but it came about and it was kind of not fun. It never is fun. Obviously, it was just uncomfortable. And then I dealt with it. However, it kind of went away at 33 weeks, and I dealt with it because I just tried to deal with it naturally. The pain was, it was uncomfortable, but it wasn't like unbearable, because I guess, you know, baby was still not that big. So anyways, I was just like waiting for it to go away. It finally did. I've never had a hemorrhoid last that long in my life. It was like 2 months. Anyways, it finally subsided, went away, and I was like cheering. I was like, yeah, I'm so happy. It literally came back maybe 2 weeks later with a vengeance, okay? When I say it was so painful, and I'm still dealing with it today. Yesterday, for instance, and the day before, I've been in a lot of pain. I wasn't able to really do this. I was basically on bed rest, because it was just hard to sit. And y'all, let's not mention when you have to go to the bathroom, how uncomfortable it is. And I'm not just even talking about number 2, I'm talking about like just having to go in general. When anytime you have to go just to sit, and that pressure, it was just so much. I was in a lot of pain. I couldn't really take a lot for it, and I didn't have I haven't seen my OB, even though I was supposed to, like, I haven't seen my OB in 2 weeks, because I do go for stress test every 2 weeks, and generally when I go for those, I meet with her at the same time to you know, kind of have my appointment together. But I haven't seen her in 2 weeks. I've been actually seeing like another doctor who just kind of comes in. But I guess the stress test, the non-stress test, is like a big indicator of anything, and it's more thorough, I guess, than a physical appointment at the actual physician's at my OB's office. So me dealing with hemorrhoids, I mean, I could have called the office, but it's just like, it's like playing phone tag. Is that what they call it? Because I can never get through, and by the time I get the call back, it's like, what's the point? So long story short, I didn't get any medication for it. I've been sitting with my achy butt for however long, and I was just like trying to troop it out, but I was seriously in so much pain. I was like moaning, and just, yeah. It just got so bad that I decided to throw myself in the bathtub. I'm not a big bath taker because bathing to me in the tub is like bathing in your own filth. We all have our own differences of opinion. That is mine, and that's just me. I know a lot of people love to take baths, so I'm not insulting anyone, just letting you know for my purpose. So I was so reluctant to wanting to take a bath. Y'all, hubby set me up. He washed the tub, set me up, ran me a nice bath, and how about I came out and it was literally like night and day. It was like, new girl, who dis? Like, I felt like I got superpowers because my butt was no longer aching, and since that moment last night, I was in overdrive. I've been back on my feet, I've been moving, I've been doing all the things. I know that was a rather long explanation, but that's what I've been dealing with. I don't know if I told you guys last week when I did go to my ultrasound, baby was measuring 7 pounds 9 ounces at that point. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, guys, he just feels so much bigger. He feels like there's no more room for him to grow. When he moves, sometimes I'm in pain, like I'm in agony. It's not fun, and it makes me question, like, for those moms who have to get their babies flipped, like, you know, by a doctor, I'm like, ugh, what do they feel? Like, it must be so painful. I do still have to eat, but I just don't have that much room, so I don't snack a lot. Not that I did either. Secondly, my blood sugars are at just this place where sometimes I feel like I've hit a wall. I knew it was to come at some point, where if you have gestational diabetes, sometimes you just get accustomed to it. Sometimes your body just becomes resistant, insulin resistant, and the insulin that you're taking isn't working, is no longer as effective. I mean, I still have numbers that read well, but I find that sometimes I'm met with numbers that I'm like, oh, what? Why? So it's just like, I'm just, you know, trying to take it one day at a time. My neck is still super dark. My body parts are super dark. It's just, I feel like I'm not myself, but, you know, like I said, it's just one of those things. My stomach hasn't been super itchy at all. I don't know what's up, because it just blew up in size, but it's not super itchy. But it's definitely getting bigger and bigger. And just when I thought, like I said, just when I thought I popped 34 weeks, I was like, I popped. 36 weeks, I was like, oh, now is when I'm popping. And now I'm just like, okay, I officially popped. Because, you know, it's just like that towards the end, you just feel like kaboom. I'm definitely feeling excited and a little bit anxious. You know, things are a little bit different going to the hospital this time around with COVID, with all that's going on. Hubby's allowed to come to the hospital, but he's not allowed to leave. He has to stay with me. So thank God my mom is here. She's going to be watching our kids and taking care of them. And I'm just so happy because it just gives me peace of mind. One thing that I'm nervous about going in, like, I just hope everything goes well. For when you're having a C-section, you have to go to the hospital an hour and a half to 2 hours early before your section. So say it's booked at 10, you have to be there by like 8, because you just want to give them enough prep time to get your IVs hooked up, to get you your spinal and all that stuff. And so there are a few things I'm a little bit nervous about. Last time I was really anxious about the catheter. I hate the catheter. But you know what? It just so happens that the way they did it, they put the catheter in after I was already numb, and I was just like, this is amazing. Why didn't they do this all my other pregnancies so I didn't feel it? So I'm just praying to God that they still do that, because that just makes so much sense. Also, last time when they were trying to find my veins, they were having a hard time, and that really sucked. I went in on time. I went in 2 hours early, but it didn't even make a difference because they had difficulties finding my veins. And that's being said, it took like an extra hour just to find my veins. They smacked it, they put hot packs on it, they did all the things, they rubbed it, they left me alone, they called in backup. They left it. It was literally the anesthesiologist who had to put my IV in right before I had surgery. So I'm just like, oh, please let these veins come through. Can I hydrate myself? What can I do to help make sure they pop and they can be found? Also, they always put it here for some reason, and I just despise that, because like I'm gonna be taking care of baby and holding my thumb and doing all the jazz and all. I mean, you're only, while you have a C-section, I think you only have it in for 24 hours, the IV and all that stuff, and then they take it off. But then they still keep your IV in for a little bit, just because if anything were to happen, they can just quickly put it back in, or, you know, give you fluids or whatever you need. So those are some of the things that I'm just a little like about. I'm sorry if you see me bouncing. I am on yoga ball, because that's the thing that saves me and my butt. So those are some of the things that I'm a little nervous about. I'm just like, I don't want to go in there uptight. I want to go in there with good vibes, good energy, and just, you know, all that on a whole. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, these days I've been rattling my mind. Like, I'm just trying to focus on baby number 5, but I think it's rattling my mind. I'm like, should I be getting my tubes tied? Like, is it that time? And I'm just like, for someone who's had a tubal reversal, who's also put out on this channel that if you don't know for sure, you shouldn't. And although I'm just like at a state, I think it's just when you're going through all the things and you just feel a little overwhelmed, or you feel like this pain is unbearable, or this ache is just like, ugh. It just makes you question what you want to do and where you're at. And sometimes you think you've got your mind made up. And I'm not saying that mine is or isn't, because I really just don't know. But I just have, you know what, I'm not going to make a rash decision now, but I was just like, should I just have my tubes tied? Because I really don't want to have another surgery to tie my tubes, but I'm assuming hubby, if anyone were to get, you know, fixed, it would be him at that point. So anyways, different story for another day. That's what's up, y'all. I'm not gonna stay too long. Just wanted to share with you guys that I'm so excited that your girl is in labor. I'm so tired. I want to go into the hospital well rested. As you can see, my eyes are literally closing, y'all, because I'm just exhausted. I'm not getting enough sleep, and we've also been trying to stay up and watch a couple Christmas movies. Everyone's just excited in our house. We've just been in such a mood. It's been such a vibe, but your girl needs sleep, because I'm not a big hospital sleeper. When I'm in there, I don't feel comfortable sleeping a ton when nurses are coming in and out. That's always just like, it's just not normal. And though I will be in like my own space, I'm just like, I don't want to feel, you know, it's just the nurses are there, and as much as you know them, they're still strangers. And then it's just like, you had your baby and you want to protect your baby, but these nurses keep coming in and out and in and out. It's just a whole different thing. So I don't sleep very well with that, and it's always nerve-wracking for me in some way, shape, or form. But anyways, it's just one of those things. And I just pray that I go in and I'm in and out for like 2 days, 2 nights. Sounds really good to me. If it's pretty much 2 nights and then come home, that would be really, really good. You guys, the belly shot. So this is the final belly. Guys, if you want to see the baby mama dance, it's on my family vlog channel, so definitely check it out. Is she your baby mama? This is the belly. Belly has gotten humongous. And it's also gotten, you guys can see, still the same little discoloration, but that goes away. Didn't get any more stretch marks. This is the belly, 39 weeks. It's huge. It's round. Look at it. It looks just like the ball I was sitting on. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, y'all. Bye.